What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Hbar, which is currently up 3.5%. The entire market is just consolidating. It's been quite a slow weekend for the market. Bitcoin has really not moved at all, as you can see on the candles. There's not been any volatility and very little volume actually on Bitcoin over this weekend. So yeah, not much has really gone on. Altcoins slightly been moving a bit more, like Hbar, as you can see, a bit more volume. Dominance also just started to climb a bit back down, but we'll go through all of that in just a second. So Hbar didn't actually hit our entry from the previous video, which was right around here. It did, however, tap into this grey box that we have. Yeah, just unfortunate that our entry didn't hit, as we would currently be up roughly 11% on the dot, from our entry. With leverage, that's like 200% profit. So that's a bit of a shame. However, there's plenty of more trades to catch, and yeah, that's what we're going to be waiting for this week. So overall, Hbar is looking quite strong. It obviously tapped into a prior resistance level, which now is getting flipped into a support. It resisted this level once, twice here, 3 times here, before actually breaking fully through. We broke through here, but just instantly crashed back down. We even resisted it right after the crash, and now we've actually been able to use this as a support, which is really good to see. If we zoom out here onto the weekly, again, you'll see more of the targets from the fib. We've been using the previous all-time high from 2021 all the way down to the low that we got in 22-23. So yeah, we have a few good targets for Hbar over here, and then we're also using the fib from the previous low of 2024 to the highs of 2025, which we could actually now probably change a bit into something like this. So there we go. But yeah, it's looking quite good overall. Oh yeah, if we changed it now, then we would have got the entry, but nonetheless, it's all good. So yeah, we need to also take a look at Bitcoin. Again, we talked about this in the previous videos, and now it needs to break above $114,000 in order for it to continue going up. If we take a look here, it's well on track. We hit 109,000 during the inauguration, which was quite good to see. However, after that, we've just sort of crashed back down, sort of buy the rumor, sell the news, even though the buying of the rumor wasn't that much of a pump. It wasn't nothing like when Trump was announced as president or whilst the election was occurring. So yeah, nothing like that. We just got a bit of a pump, like 5%, maybe 10%. So yeah, we are now trading above $100,000 quite easily. We're above the 1.618 level here also, which it looks like we're going to close above here on the weekly, allowing that nothing bad is going to happen on Sunday, which is today, regarding news or maybe short sellers and so on. So yeah, we should be closing above the fib at $102,000, and then yeah, we can look to maybe retest this area or just continue the pump up to 114. It's like a 10% move, quite easy on Bitcoin to do, especially if some news comes out. I think we'll easily hit that target. We also have to take a look at the S&P, which is obviously closed on the weekend, but we did hit a new all-time high this week. It's since just slightly fallen, going to retest the all-time high probably, and then continue the move up. S&P looks really strong. There's no weakness really behind it. We do have these fair value gaps here just from the market opening and closing at different times, and obviously the pumps that have been caused during the pre-market and after hours trading. So those are the only real potential risks that we might come down to fill these gaps. But regardless, the S&P still looks very strong. It's got a very economy backed president who is 100% for the economy. So I think this will be pushed up even higher, maybe even to the 7,000s relatively soon. Maybe in 2025 we'll see that. Back to Bitcoin dominance. This again plays a huge role in how altcoins move, specifically Hbar and other coins we talk about in videos. Now, if you'll remember, or if you've watched a few videos, then you'll know that we can't break above these lines right here. If we do so, then it means Bitcoin dominance is back trading in an uptrend, which again, if that happens, it's bad for altcoins, because when Bitcoin dominance moves up, altcoins move down, and when Bitcoin dominance moves down, altcoins will move up. So we essentially want it to drop below $2,698. If that does happen and we do close a candle below here, probably on the weekly, then we'll be looking at a new downtrend, which should continue down, and alt season should start. Again, alt season hasn't really started yet. It is quite late, at least from my past experience in the 21 bull market. We'll usually get alt season quite a bit sooner. This time it is a bit later, so it'll be interesting to see how that correlates to the returns we get on alts. Some people I also read aren't expecting an alt season at all, or they're expecting a very minimal alt season. But again, we're just gonna have to wait and see when Bitcoin dominance does start dropping, how altcoins will react. And when we were seeing these drops on dominance already, altcoins were soaring. Like if you take a look at from November down to December, Hbar for for example, you know, November to December went from 5 cents to 40 cents. So yeah, you know, that's an 8x return. So I don't know exactly what people were thinking, but I think it will have quite a big effect, and we'll see quite a few good returns on a lot of altcoins. But now back to Hbar we go. So the thing I'm going to be looking for in Hbar, still sort of looking for an entry over here. Again, if we don't get it, you know, we had a very good trade last week, well, was actually this week during the start, where we entered from right around here and closed out our trade at an initial take profit here, and then we also had our stop losses somewhere down here for 20% profit. So overall, I think we, you know, max we got was 800% profit, which we closed that, and then 400% profit with leverage. And if you want to be getting those trades, then check out the Discord down below, first link in the description. We're crushing it in there day in and day out, so yeah, you don't want to miss out on those trades. Now, we're not really in a rush to accumulate more Hbar or long Hbar. We got a good trade off this week or last week, and you know, we're just going to be finding re-entries right now. There's really no rush at all. We're just going to wait and see how the market reacts. So if it does come back down here, we're going to find a lower time frame entry. If not, then we can always just wait until it does a breakout, retest, find an entry, and then, you know, target the next highs. There's no point in trying to chase and enter, you know, in sort of no man's land, which is right now, because we're not at the resistance, we're not at the support, we're just sort of in no man's land here in the middle, and your risk to reward is practically equal, but the risk outweighs the reward because we're already here. So there's a high chance we just drop back down and, you know, your stop loss gets triggered. Whereas if you're entering on a valid support level, you know, the chance of it dropping even further is much lower than when it's in no man's land. So it's just sort of a game of chance and probability, and you always want to enter when, you know, the probability is the highest for you and for your trade. So there's no point in trying to enter right here. We may as well just wait. If we get a breakout or if we come back down, there's always two possible scenarios to play. Other coins I'm going to be watching this week are going to be, again, Bitcoin, ETH, which is going to be a really interesting coin to watch. Lots of speculation behind ETH and Donald Trump and, you know, purchasing. We also got some news last week of a potential crypto reserve, which is being analyzed. And yeah, if the government sees the benefits, then we're going to get a crypto reserve where the government is going to start buying crypto. They're probably going to buy the biggest coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe XRP, maybe USDT, you know, just to hold as a reserve. So that should pump the price a bit more. Solana, another coin that's going to be interesting to watch with all the meme coin craze going on. One thing I will say is now with the new SEC team and regulatory team for crypto, there's probably going to be quite a few regulations coming out regarding meme coins in specific and the creation of new coins. I doubt it's going to be as easy to create new coins and meme coins when those regulations come out. I think it's way too easy right now. There's way too many scams. It's practically like, you know, opening up a new company and launching it on the US stock market and just essentially creating fake Twitter accounts, pumping it up and exiting. So yeah, I think there will be a lot of regulations coming into place for that, which should benefit the market. You know, a lot of people might hate it, but it's going to be very good to avoid scams, and I think it will be definitely a step forward for crypto. Other coins include DOT, just sort of consolidating right now. No major updates, but again, you know, once these consolidation, it's sort of like a triangle right now, so I think there's going to be a lot of volume coming in soon. Fetch also in this sort of descending triangle here, approaching this support level, which is quite good at the yellow zone, which is one of our accumulation zones. Other coins include Render. You know, I quite like Render here. Gonna keep waiting for it to come down into this red zone for more accumulations. Vitho also saw a huge pump, you know, last week, or this week I should say, sorry. So yeah, that's another one to watch. I wouldn't really be trying to buy more Vitho. I've actually sold off my position somewhere here and just bought into other altcoins. Sui is another coin going to be looking to accumulate a bit more of. It's in this weird position where it's pumped up so heavily and it's such a strong coin that's not really dumping that hard. So it sort of reminds me of Fetch during these levels. So yeah, it's going to be hard to enter in at a good price. So I'm slowly scaling it. I don't want to enter too much each specific level in case it drops to like $2 and then I'm at a 50% loss. So yeah, I'm just going to be slowly scaling and as it's dropping. Again, XRP is another good coin to be watching this week. It's soaring quite a lot. $3.13. Yeah, interesting coin to watch. Hbar, again, the topic of this video, just watching in case it breaks above or comes back down. Dogecoin, trading in no man's land. It is still in our trade. You know, we hit 24% profit, currently at 10% profit, and all these trades are being sent into the Discord. So yeah, that's practically it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade crypto for the lowest fees with the best sign-up rewards, then check out the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.